today on a beautiful day in the beautiful gardens in Pasadena of my friend and very first mentor, Yvonne Savio, who has a very long title. She works with the University of California Cooperative Extension. She is the manager of many, many, many programs, including the Master Gardeners, the LA Victory Garden Initiative, community gardens. She's probably responsible for teaching more people to grow their own food than anybody on this planet. So she's kind of a hero of mine, and she's graciously giving us a tour today in her beautiful garden. Got to see the tomatoes that we gave her this year for her own garden. Our babies are doing well, and we're just very happy to be here in this lush garden. So,
well, it's always fun having you come, because you've come some time ago, but now you see everything going crazy in the garden. So it's much nicer than when it's in winter or early spring when everything's just starting. And I'm happy to say that your tomatoes are, as you've seen, doing quite well.
Thank you.
We've had a lot of cool, beautiful spring for people.
Yes.
It's been barely in the 70s. But what that has meant is that we have great big plants of those tomatoes, and we have lots of fruit on them.
Lots of fruit.
However, they're not ripening yet, or the ones that I just can't take it anymore and I pick one. It's pretty tart.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm hoping now that we've started our 90-degree weather.
Yes, yesterday.
Yes.
It's warm up here today.
Which is why we're exuding sweat to you over the airwaves.
Over the video, we're standing in the shade, and we are definitely sweating. So we just want to thank Yvonne for giving us this time. We've mentioned her many, many times in our newsletter and her programs, and as often as we can at the Two Dog Nursery, we make donations to their program because they serve so many people in the city of Los Angeles and all around Los Angeles. So we thought it'd be fun for you guys to get a chance to meet her.
Yeah, so hi, get out there and grow good stuff. And then here's your tomatoes.
Oh, let's see. Coming in on the Two Dog tomatoes. Oh my goodness. You make your mama proud, children. Wow.
Yeah. See, so it's got lots of fruits on there.
Uh-huh.
They always grow this tall in this bed, so it's not that it's like over nitrogen or anything.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, sometimes there's a variety that isn't as strong, but the other ones go crazy. But you see, there's hardly anything that's getting ripe.
Yeah. How interesting. Well,
but as I say, we've had, you know, barely 75 degrees.
yeah.
So
yeah.
it really, now this guy is doing better. Carmelo?
Carmelo, yeah. You always get Carmelo.
I see somebody's in there eating them. So these are the boysenberries.
Oh,
These are all thornless.
Wow. Beautiful. Now, how long have you had these? Were these the ones that were your mom's, or is that a blackberry?
No, this was the place where they were, but then when I was up at Davis, because I talked to all the professors and we all shared all of our stuff, there was one guy who brought in a bunch of boysenberries that were wonderful. And so he gave me plants that next January, and I took out half of my mom's, planted his, and so after 3 years, they were producing as much, the plants were looking as good, and the berries were as wonderful as my mom's. So I took the rest of my mom's out, which were all thorny, and so these are then the starts from his berries that I brought down, and this is the space where they always were.
And this is now, they're done.
Yeah. They've borne everything, and we've picked everything, so now it's just, see, some of them are looping up and over, so I've pulled them all up. Burying the 5-gallon containers. This all gets, every year, a bag of manure, a bag of worm composting, and a a bag, if I get it, the booze blend, and a bag of compost. So all that gets dug in initially, but after that first year, it all gets just layered on top. And then these are permanent, you know, dig them in there, so it's like every 4 foot. And then around the first one, I will plant the crookneck squash. A month later, I'll plant it around the second one, and the third one, and the fourth one.
So you're still going to plant squash yet this season?
I probably won't, because the ones that were here, it just didn't come up very easily. So it's just too hot. So the watering, I will, you know, bring my, oh my goodness, somebody dug up a pot.
Oh yeah.
I'll take the wand and just put it in there, and then I spend my time, you know, harvesting or whatever.
Yeah, I recognize the Spanish musicas.
Yeah.
My favorite bean too.
So, and see, I missed a couple there. They're all...
Going to seed.
So this really is the end on these guys.
Hi, we're here in South Pasadena with... No, we're not. You're going to have to start over. Don't intimidate me.